So in this class, we discussed some more about Arduinos, the Raspberry Pi to be specific. Got to play around with it a little bit more, and it was very cool to see the temperature taking of obviously a male and a female, and seeing who was hotter and who was colder, kind of estimating it, and then seeing it all up on a graph. Um, Obviously, one of the competencies is to be able to comprehend other things besides just English, whether it be graphs or charts or honestly anything. Being able to interpret it and show somebody else in a different way. In my point of view, not everyone learns the same way, so seeing it in numbers or seeing it in a chart or seeing it in a graph can help so many people in so many multiple ways. Also, with the Raspberry Pi, we were allowed to just go online, and it's just really interesting, not gonna lie. Another section of this, we talked about how our U.S. military targets lower income households, where people can't afford to go to school or can't afford everyday situations, and that they know if they do join the Army, the military, Navy, the Guard, that they will take care of that. It's very sad to see that, but I also have talked to many people that have joined the military and have seen that that's the reason why they joined, to be able to afford a college education, to be able to enjoy their life when they're done serving their time. And it's a difficult situation because it's, do I go and have respect for my country and do what I need to do, or do I do that and be miserable and be able to financially take care of myself? So it's a really hard situation and choices, and I do understand where that comes from. It's sad to see, though. Also, Dr. Culhane gave us a graph to interpret and read, and I can read it, I can see it. Did I try to do the calculations to find out? No, I did not do that. But honestly, you could stick any information on this graph into something else and pull it up. But also, if you're not given the whole information or everything about the information, doesn't mean it's all true or all there. A chapter in Sapiens, I can't remember which chapter off the top of my head, but I interpret it as not everything is there, basically, to be able to determine your situation, whether it be food, like you don't have this, so you need to substitute it with that, or human interaction. If they didn't know how to speak, then they tried to use hand signals, things such as that sort. So even though Dr. Culhane says here that we should interpret these computer skills by making another graph, why not use another one of my skills and tell you vocally how you could do it, or use hand signals to explain what I believe the graph says or thinks or is. Obviously, in school, we learn that obviously the highest point is the peak and the lowest point is the bottom. Different colors separate things. It really just depends on your point of view. And yeah, that's my spiel for this class.